Hey YouTube, welcome to a review of the Citizen Nighthawk BJ7000-52E. Apparently this watch is, it goes up against the Seiko Flightmaster, and I do actually have a Seiko Flightmaster on order. When I get that one, I'll probably put them head to head anyway and do a quick comparison video. So it comes with this pretty sturdy case. I think it's pretty cool, and there it is. Okay, so let's have first things first. I love this watch because it has some unique features. Firstly, it's an aviation watch. I love aviation watches. It has an internal rotating slide rule, so it's got two crowns. So if I turn this crown over here in the 8 o'clock position, you can see the internal slide rule turning, and has such a silky smooth feel. It's like you're adjusting the focus on a microscope. It's just so smooth. And the details are incredible on the face, within the rotating slide rule there as well. They are just crisp, all the markings. So anyway, so this is one of the main features here. So it's got it's an internal slide rule, therefore the whole watch is quite a little bit smaller than some of the other aviation watches that have the slide rule on the outside on a rotating bezel. So that alone is a very unique feature, I think. Other complications, it's got the date there, you can see there. Now this watch does a lot of other cool things. Now you can see on the face how it's got it's got the basically 24-hour markings. So you can see the red there. It goes from actually, let's go to the white. So the first 12 hours in that semicircular scale over there, from 1 to 12 hours. And then you've got the other scale, the outer scale. It goes from basically 13 all the way up to 24 hours. So and the other part of that feature is you can see the other hand, there's a little red aeroplane and the white side of it. So it's one hand, and you've got a red side and a white side. You can just see that there, touching the Citizen brand. So what you do is any time you basically set dual time zone. So you can set it to GMT if you like, or a separate time zone. I've got it set to GMT, but in any case, it measures a second time zone or a GMT function in a very unique way, using those two little aeroplanes. So depending on whether the red one's there or the white one, it's going to measure the hours that way. That's pretty clever. You can also set the hour hands independently as well. Let's have a look. It's got a screw down crown. So I pull that out, the hand out. Okay. Something else you'll notice, it does have hacking just while we're at it. The second hand just stopped, which is great. Put it back one step. Now, if you have a look, see how I can just advance the hour hand 1 hour at a time. I like the case design too. There's some beveled edges it's got a strong look, but it doesn't have, it's not a very, I don't know, it's a very short watch, you can see there, compared to some of the others. I'll get to the dimensions in a sec. But there's a lot of different angles on it, which is pretty unique. I like it. Anyway, so this is the Eco-drive. It's got basically with the movement, it's a quartz movement. It does have a solar panel on the face of the watch. I don't know if you can see it. It's you can see it's like a grey colour, very slight. Anyhow, so basically with these, they say you don't have to change the battery for about 20 years on this watch, which is quite good. It takes about, I think, 6 hours to charge the watch in daylight. It's got a signed crown, as you can see. So brushed case on the side, brushed links, so solid links on the bracelet as well, which I do like. It's got a deployment clasp here, it's got a dual push button, and immediately you can see I like it's like a skeletonized look here. I just like the way it's been finished. Got Citizen there, which is quite cool. It just feels like it's a high quality, particularly over and above my Seikos anyway. So it's got solid links. I like the design as well on the bracelet. And it also does have solid end links on this as well, which is always good to see. So that's a definite bonus, I think. So look, see how it wears on the wrist. I do have large wrists as well, don't forget. I don't know, man, I think it's a cool watch. It's very cool. So first thing is diameter, so looking at 42, lug to lug, about 46.7, almost 47 there. And you see how thick the watch is, say 12.8. Oh, let's have a quick look. What's the lug dimensions here? I think it's about 22. I can't quite get it in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's about 22 lug width. Now I purchased this watch for I think I paid $200 US. Yeah, $200 US, and which is about 260 Australian dollars. So for what it is, all the pretty cool, unique features, you know, value-wise, I gave it a 10 out of 10, which is pretty good for what it is. Design, excellent design features. You know, with the dual time zone there, the way they've actually been able to display that, and also with the inner rotating bezel on the slide rule there, I gave it a 10 out of 10 for sure. The movement, you know, don't have to replace the batteries for what, 20 years. it's a Citizen. I gave it a 9 out of 10. The brand, again, being a Citizen, Citizen's a good brand. They've been around for quite a long time, but still, I gave it an 8 out of 10 for the brand. Quality. It's got solid links, solid end links. It doesn't have a sapphire glass though. I think it's just mineral crystal. So I've given it a 9 out of 10. For the style, it doesn't really have like a classical style to it. I don't think it's a bad thing. But in any case, I gave it a 9 out of 10 for style. Usability, you know, water resistant 200 meters, screw down crown. It's got the slide rule. I mean, the slide rule function's pretty cool, but in reality, no aviator's going to use this in flight. Absolutely not. It's just too small to read. They'll use the larger slide rule, which is much larger than this, for in-flight calculations. And also, but it is a cool feature to have. You can actually use it. I've done numerous calculations on this, just for fun anyway. But you'd have to have decent eyesight and have it, in not bouncing around. So it's usable. Everything, it does work, but really, it's a little bit gimmicky. So I gave it a 9 out of 10. Performance, with all the complications that it has, it does everything well. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Durability, again, I haven't had this watch for that long, but it's a Citizen. They've been around for a while. The Eco-drive is one of their, they're known for that movement. So I've just given it a 9 out of 10 there. Wow factor. I don't know that it has a 10 out of 10 wow factor. What are we comparing it to? Breitling, a Navitimer, something like that maybe, and other aviation watches like that. They're that's what I call like a 10 out of 10. So I've given this a 9 out of 10 for wow factor. So overall, it's a 91 out of 100. Pretty respectable score. It's a great watch. As soon as I get the Seiko Flightmaster, I'm going to do just a quick comparison. I mean, there are other videos out there that have done that, but I'll just give you my take on it. Pretty cool watch, so I would recommend it. I'd buy another one for sure. I'm glad I bought this watch. It's going to, and I do wear it as often as I can now. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.